camping gear. Looks like there's something behind that tarp.
I almost had him. I was so close.
To drowning, maybe. Not to the embers. Moreland, it's over.
Well, not for me, it's not.
Then you're going to die. Alone. Because we're not sticking around to fish out the corpse. We're through.
So the visionary's fate hung in the balance. Would he choose life, or succumb to deadly delusion?
Hello. So, there's an ancient city under the sand, but it's flooded.
Suddenly a Norse spear maiden appeared.
Yeah, okay, well, you're not typical Delvers. That's for sure. What's this?
I call it a diving bubble. This is the Mark I. The Mark II was better, but it got stuck halfway down. Air tube snagged.
You went down in that.
Yeah, I hardly expect a layperson to understand.
Because that's pretty smart.
I'm sorry. May I remind you, you got stuck inside and nearly drowned.
It'd have to be portable, though. Machine kneecap, maybe?
Well, you'd need a filter.
Synthetic membrane would do it. With a hose to a
Compressed air capsule. Hammer and tongs.
What is this? What is happening here? What? Get over here. She's a stranger.
You got a name?
Aloy.
Moreland. Not a stranger anymore.
You're a damn fool.
Come on. I got the original schematics over here.
Oh, well, hold on. Just a couple of questions first.
Fair enough. Partner?
Partner?
Don't mind him.
What's so important down there that you'd risk your life?
Well...
Moreland, I'm not interested in salvage, okay? Whatever you find below is yours.
Well, all right. Then what if I told you we were delving for the most spectacular treasures ever scribed by man or maid?
I'd say get to the point.
No nonsense. I like it. Behold, an ember.
Looks like a piece of junk.
Well, now, yes, but with a proper spark. These magnificent creations of the old ones paint mesmerizing pictures in the air, and the ruins below us are full of them. A feast for the eyes beyond description. Just as my old Gramps promised me.
So these embers project images?
Paintings of light. It's amazing stuff. This one showed the most beautiful woman you've ever seen, beckoning all to a buffet of lobster and succulent beefs. I must have watched it about 100 times as a child in my old Gramps workshop.
What happened to it?
Over time, they die out. cried the day that this one's light faltered. But there are many more below, as you'll see if you get down there like I did and my old Gramps before me.
How did your grandfather discover these embers?
He was here 40-odd years ago. He was one of the first to lead a delving party into the West. He discovered the ancient city around us, plumbed the depths of this very structure. He found the hollow underneath and the glowing embers all about. Took as many as he could and brought them home. He always wanted to come back and get more, but, well, he never scraped up the shards. What he really wanted to do was use the embers to put on a show, one unlike the world has ever seen.
Sounds like quite a guy.
He was a true delver and a true showman, and I miss him. But I will do him proud. I will gather the embers and put on a spectacle that would have amazed even him. With your help, of course.
So what exactly happened down there?
It was a delve like no other. A chance to follow my old Gramps' footsteps. Beneath this structure here is an enormous hollow, a dome protected from the sands. We built this elevator here to ensure easy egress and exit. It's quite a contraption, actually, and not so easy to...
Right. Again. What happened?
At the bottom, we beheld the treasure my Gramps first discovered. Painted images in the air of every description. Dancing women, and games, and coins, and promises of jackpots. I don't know what that is, but it's gotta be good. But then, something went wrong. The images turned nautical. Waves went through them, even fish. It was like a strange underwater dream.
Poseidon's dream.
Yes. Well, suddenly there was this terrible rushing sound, and then an explosion of water erupted from the floor.
So water just shot up from the floor and filled the place up?
It was a raging flood unlike anything I've seen. We ran like forge fire and barely made it up the elevator as a wave just crashed beneath us. Shaken, but not stirred, I built the diving bubbles Mark I and Mark II. I tried the descent in each, but I nearly drowned both times. Abaddon's beside himself. He thinks I'm insane. But I can't give up now. I've come too far. And the embers are just barely within my reach.
Well, maybe I can help.
Yeah. Maybe you can.
You guys don't seem like average delvers.
We're not really delvers at all. We're showmen.
Like, performers?
You're Nora, and thus unfamiliar with the arts. We stage spectacles all around the claim. Stemmer tells stories, which I augment with all manner of sounds and fireworks, and Abaddon, he, well...
Complains?
He handles the money, which amounts to about the same thing. When we delve, it's to find gear for my theatrics. Which makes this delve the most important one of all.
How deep is it? Can't I just swim down?
Only if you have gills. You can stack 50 kegs in that shaft.
Leave it to the Oseram to measure something in kegs.
Talking liquid depths. I'd say it's apt.
After not, sounds too deep to hold my breath.
Hence, our new invention.
I'd better get after those parts.
There's a fully intact compressed air capsule in the Mark II, but like I said, it's stuck in the shaft.
If you made it back up alive, I should be able to swim down that far.
All right. As for the other parts, Stemmer scouted a herd due south of here that should have what we need.
I'm on it.
Great. I'll come back when you get the gear. Good hunting.
Got the compressed air capsule. Now, to get all the machine parts. According to Moreland, the herd should be south of
I
here.
thought we were finally going to get away from this place.
Well, good thing that Aloy showed up. You'll see.
The longer their sojourn in the desert, the crustier the shard counters move.
A drone. Must be part of Cyclops. If I can get its data, I can reconnect it with the dome back at the base. But how to get up there? Well, this is where Moreland said the herd would be. They must have moved on. I need to pick up their trail. Better look for tracks. There. Tracks should lead me to the herd. There's the herd. I should have the parts I need. More machines. I'll deal with them first. Looks like the herd's caught between those sand spirals. I could use that to my advantage. One synthetic membrane. Better check the other machines. One of them might have a kneecap I can use. The kneecap. Good. I should have all the parts to build this thing now. Gotta get back to work.
we were finally going to get away from this place.
Well, good thing that Aloy showed up. We'll see.
The longer their sojourn in the desert.
What can I do for you, partner?
I've got everything I need to build the
incredible diving mask.
I think diving mask is enough.
I won't quibble. The workbench is all yours. Whoa. There's a marvel. If it works, you'll let me try it? I want to get down there and get those embers.
Assuming I don't drown.
So what are you really looking for down there?
It's hard to explain. Something that caused a malfunction in the apparatus that controls the old city. I think it started the flood.
Well, I thought we started the flood. Like we sprung a trap. I don't know how we were detected. Like I said, the dancing lights around us changed, turned to sea life. There was this flash of red, and the roar of water surging in.
Wait, a flash of red?
A red light from a spot near the grate on the floor where the water burst through. It was like a beacon.
Or a warning. Thanks. That might help.
I hope it does. And good luck down there.
Okay, time to see if this thing works. So far, so good. I can actually breathe down here. Diving mask seems to be holding up. I've never been able to swim this deep before. Nautical lights. I must be Poseidon's doing. That looks like a way out. Poseidon's down here, somewhere. Gotta find where it's hiding. Whoa! There's no way to get that thing underwater. I'll have to be careful. This place is massive. All of it's encased in a dome. this current. That current's too strong here. I won't make it to the door before the machine spots me. Red light that Moreland saw when her water rushed in. I gotta turn back. Take a look at that red light I saw earlier. If it was a warning, maybe it's part of some kind of alarm system.
Alert. Critical flooding detected. Automatic drainage controls offline. To execute an emergency purge, manual reset of primary and secondary pump nodes is required. The purge can then be triggered at the pump maintenance station.
If I do this purge and drain all the water, I can fight that big machine on dry ground. Looks like I have to reset a couple of pump nodes first. According to the map, there should be an access point for the first node south of here. There's the access point. It should lead me to the pump node. There must be a whole network of these tunnels down here. Water lines for an entire city. I can't reach the ledge from here. Maybe there's something I can climb to get out. One node down. Better swim back up and find the exit to the second node. According to the map, the second node should be on the other side of the dome. Another access point. Should get me to the second node. See if that helped. Okay, I've taken care of both nodes. Now I just need to activate the emergency purge at the maintenance station. According to the map, the maintenance stations should be at the south end of the dome. Damn it! There's red light in that tower. Just like at the console I found earlier. That might be the maintenance station. But how to get in? It looks like part of this building collapsed. There might be a way in. I think I'm in the maintenance station now. I just gotta find a console to activate the emergency purge. This looks promising. There should be a console in here. There. Time to dry this place out. That did it! Okay. Now I can deal with that machine guarding the door on the other end of the dome. And once I get past it, I can get to what's waiting on the other side of the door. Poseidon. At least the purge didn't get rid of all of the water.
System shutdown's almost done. Only thing left is to power everything down at the control center. So, I guess this is it. One final walk down the strip, and then it's lights out forever. At least I won't be around to see it destroyed. The Odyssey will be well on its way to Sirius by the time the swarm gets here. Still, my last memory of this place will be empty. A city that's already dead.
Stanley Chen was one of them. The Zenith. But he did so much for this place. He doesn't sound like the others. The Purge left these machines behind. I could sneak over. Deal with the big one first. Poseidon is through there. But where did that machine go?
Aloy! It's a miracle! Was this you? Did you lower the waters?
Yeah, but there's a new problem. That thing's in our way.
Yeah, it's gonna be difficult to get the embers with that around.
As the scrappy band of adventurers beheld the beast, they knew what they had to do.
What? Are you crazy? Hush now. She saved our Delph.
Okay then. Stay up here and start firing when I engage. Will do a lot of damage.
Come on, gentlemen, get a move on.
Hot. I'm sweating everywhere. You guys all right?
More than all right. We did it! All the embers we could ever want, and it's all thanks to you.
Very, heartwarming. But maybe we can just, you know, grab what we came here for and get out before any more of those things decide to show up.
Now, shard counter. Nothing wrong with a little reveling. Though we should probably let our flame-haired friend get going. I believe she has business down here, does she not?
Right, of course. You need any help?
I can handle it from here.
Very well. Well, we'll start taking some of the embers upstairs. Holler if you need us.
Thanks. Sony should be somewhere beyond this door. Time to bring her home. Poseidon should be hiding in some kind of processor. I need to find a console to gain access to it. There. I should be able to use that console.
I can't do it. I can't do it. I can't give up on this place. I'm leaving everything on standby. The system's equipped for runs for decades, if not hundreds of years. It's a long shot, but Maybe someday, against all odds, someone will find this place again, marvel at its lights and wonders, discover a fortune and boundless opportunity, make it their own dream. After all, if the city can give me a second chance, if water can flow in a wasteland, anything's possible.
He was right. I'm here to bring you home, Poseidon. To Gaia.
Mother. What is that?
Elizabeth Sobek. Alpha Prime.
Master override activated. Restoring Poseidon's subordinate function to original code.
Okay. Gotta bring this back to Gaia.
System reboot initiated.
Looks like taking Poseidon triggered a restart of the city's power system. Roland and crew must have headed back up top. Probably in those naked carrier, but...
It started right here, more than 30 years ago. Back when this casino was still called the Temple.
An elevator.
One big bet
Moreland must
turned
have
my
built
fate
this before it
around.
was flooded.
But now,
Has to work.
fate's dealt a screwed-this
It's
hand
not to have to
ever
climb back up.
to everyone. I have to turn the lights out one final time. And the waters of my adopted home will at last run dry. Well, if a dream has to die, at least I can say goodbye first.
Another recording from Sandwich.
Whatever she did, it must have powered up the whole city. Girl, how much did all this cost?
Oh, the show my old Gramps always wanted.
There's another.
His dream realized. His old Gramps' legacy ensured. Our hero beheld the sea of desert lights and wept at his good fortune.
When I saw the embers as a child, I never dreamed they could be like this. Thank you, Aloy. Well, did you find what you were looking for?
I did. And now I have to move on.
Oh. Well, come back when you can. I got big plans for this place.
I thought you wanted to put on shows with the Embers back in the claim.
Oh, no. This is the show. Oh, can you imagine? Folks from all over the land coming to take it all in. Plus some food and a nice place to stay.
Not to mention a variety of entertainment venues.
Don't forget, games of chance. Plenty of shards to be had there for certain.
A new dream, huh? I hope you make it happen. Goodbye, gentlemen.
This delve was a story for the ages. All thanks to you.
If Moreland and crew's gonna stay, maybe I should come back and check on them later. For now, I need to get Poseidon back to Gaia. But with all the ruins here, I want to look around before I head back. And with my new diving mask, I should be able to swim as deep as I want to. Once I find a place with more water.
I see you, champion. Sit, please. If you're ever in need of a quick refuge, there's an ancient tunnel north of here that machines tend to avoid. I scouted it many times trying to find a way further in, but the way is blocked. Whatever the 10 had in there, they kept it locked away.
Thanks for letting me know. Ancient tunnel, huh? Might be a good idea to take a look around if I'm in the area.
Don't let the pretty landscape... It's deadly out here.
I'm telling you, the old ones put blades on their...
Looks like this room's changed. Is that your doing, Gaia?
Yes. I have repurposed the displays to track the cauldrons you have acquired data from.
Where'd Katalo go?
Hot!
Looks like some of the holograms are working now.
I have repurposed the displays to track Regalla's activity in the region.
A useful war map.
Another room. What for?
Switch to a private log. Okay, so... Regional Control Center 9. Design of the facility's coming along. When Gaia finally builds it, it'll have everything it needs. Except personality. So, I'm going to sneak in my own mark. A couple of flourishes. Starting with this little tucked-away hideout. August would have gotten a kick out of it. He loved hidden passages, like the kind in old English castles. But I've got something bigger planned.
Exactly where to hit us.
My piece.
I hope I'm not interrupting.
No, but I must ask. The woman Varl and Aaron brought in, she's... related to you.
It's hard to explain. She's more of a copy.
Good. If she's anything like you, we've just gained reinforcements.
Maybe. I heard my friend Talana came by the base. Did you get a chance to meet her?
Briefly. A bold woman going into Tenakth territory with that Karja armor of hers. She'll be lucky if my people don't shoot her on sight.
She'll be careful. She's just looking for someone who might need her help.
Whoever it is, they better be worth dying for.
Have you had a chance to speak with Varl?
Briefly. He fought well against Regalla's troops at Barren Light. Are all Nora as skilled as the two of you?
I'm not exactly one of them. But anyway, the Nora can hold their own. They managed to push the Karja from their lands.
I thought my tribe was the only one to have done that. Impressive.
You said you were training with the Focus?
That's right. I've been watching holograms of your first fight with the Zenith Spectres. They are faster and more agile than any machines I've faced before. How many do the Zeniths have?
I'm not sure. Probably a lot.
I would not wish to face them en masse.
I'm with you there. Getting ether out of the grove made for quite a spectacle.
One that showed the entire tribe that Hikaru's mission for peace is the correct path, for it is now blessed by the Ten themselves.
I need to go.
On your way, then.
Door won't open. Guess Gaia hasn't been able to restore access yet. Errand?
Huh? Oh, yeah. I mean, why wouldn't I?
Because there's two of me now.
At least you...
I wouldn't... Did you speak with Beta at all?
She didn't really wake up till we brought her here. And when she did, I thought it'd be better if Zoe and Varl took care of her. No use crowding someone when they're in a state.
How are you settling in?
Yeah, Varl's been helping me get the lay of the land, when he's not getting all tongue-tied. I don't know who makes him more nervous, that Gaia lady or our new Utaru friend.
What about the Vanguard? Aren't you supposed to be back east, ordering them around?
I sent some of them back to Meridian with a message. I doubt Avad will mind me sticking around to help the savior of Meridian.
So, you've met our new Tanakh friend.
He's, quiet. I thought his people were supposed to be bloodthirsty maniacs.
You shouldn't believe everything you hear.
Yeah. Well, I guess if you trust him, so do I.
So, Talana came by the base?
Yeah, more like rushed through. I was hoping she'd stay for a drink at least. Only Carja I've ever met who's any fun. But it seemed like she...
I see Varl gave you a focus.
Well, it doesn't look as fashionable on me, but by the Forge, the things I've been able to see, granted, a lot of them are... I'm still trying to wrap... I never really understood, and now I do. It makes me feel like I could be useful.
It takes some time, but yeah. What are you working on with your focus?
I'm still figuring out how to read stuff on this thing. Those two lovebirds over there have been giving me a hand. But to be honest, all the little symbols give me a headache. But I'll get up to speed. I promise.
What you reading next?
I saw Gaia added something to the archives about metal rods being used to harness lightning during storms. It reminded me of a cousin of mine. Thought he could trap lightning if he covered himself in Stormbird plates. Went up the tallest mountain in the claim to prove it. It ended like a lot of Oseram things do. With a spark and a boom.
I guess you know what we're up against by now.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. When Varl first told me those bastards come from the stars, I thought he'd eaten too many of those medicinal berries. Yeah, but I've gotten used to seeing impossible things. Thanks to you. I just wish they weren't always trying to kill us.
Yeah, you and me both. I have to get going.
Don't go causing too much trouble.
Aloy, you're back.
How are things going around here?
I'm still trying to... Are you okay?
I'm just trying to take...
Fair enough.
How's everyone dealing with Beta?
I tried explaining what a clone is to Aaron. He was totally lost. Then Zoe said something about two trees coming from one seed. That seemed to help a bit.
I'm guessing you've spoken with Kotallo?
I wanted to pay my respects for those who fell when we were ambushed at the embassy. Told him I'd never seen anyone throw themselves at a machine like he did. He said a warrior shouldn't be praised for fulfilling their duty. For a second I thought I was talking to my mother. Never thought a Tanakh and a Nora war chief could have so much in common.
I'm guessing Talana didn't stay for long?
You got that right. Makes you wonder what this Amadis guy did to grab her attention.
Whatever it was, she didn't tell me.
Must be quite a story.
I guess she'll tell us when she's ready. How's everyone handling their focus?
And we all have our difficult moments. Erend definitely curses the most. But I'm hoping Oseram's stubbornness prevails.
How's everyone doing?
Just taking it all in. No one snapped their bowstrings yet.
I see everyone settling in.
Zoe's plan says a home. I asked Aaron to help.
Still, it's... How's,
You know Look, she reads glyphs.
Of course. You guys reading something over there?
We just finished going through all the logs and All Mother Mountain. It's hard to imagine without the knowledge from...
Thanks to Ted Farrow.
Yeah. The world must have...
Not to mention Terry.
And they became an...
It's good to see you and Zoe.
We're learning a lot. I've actually been looking through the data to find out and to thank her for helping me study something from the old world that instead I found out they gave each other stuffed animals. If you ask me, stuffing a dead animal with anything, really, doesn't sound like a good time for anybody.
Maybe Gaia can help you find something else. Looks like I was wrong about the Zeniths. Their ship didn't explode on its way to Sirius like everyone thought.
And we saw how they lied about creating a better future at their launch facility. Guess they lied about what happened to their ship, too. But still, a tribe settling amongst the stars.
I couldn't put a single dent in their shields, Varl. That one Zenith almost killed me.
That didn't stop you from resurrecting Gaia. Won't stop us from using Hephaestus against them.
Let's hope that's enough. I should get back to the wilds.
I'll keep an eye on Beta. Make sure she's comfortable.
Okay.
Thought I heard you come in.
Sounds like you met my friend Talana.
Yes. The Karja Huntress. I haven't seen armor like hers since, but Varl tells me that she too suffered at the hands of the Mad Sun King.
Yeah. She's one of the good ones. You've spoken with Kotallo?
A few words. Tenakth don't have much use for us outsiders. You must have made quite the impression.
So you've been talking to Gaia?
Yes, including their demise. I was past, but...
You said you met Beta?
Varl mentioned she was hurt. I thought I'd offer her an extract to soothe the pain.
That was kind of you.
I just hope she doesn't plan on... She looks like she's barely seen the light of day as it is.
What are you up to?
Gaia was kind enough to put together a list of glyphs used by the Old Ones. She helped me decipher some of the data you've collected, and showed me how to use the focus to help the process. It's not easy, but it's been working so far.
That's good to hear. Did Gaia tell you anything?
She did. To think that there are places among... It is... and heartbreak.
I see you've settled it.
Gaia did so we could nurture them. It does strike...
What else have you been up to?
I wanted to imagine myself and found out, in a way, as well as our current...
That's why we have to... Learn anything interesting lately?
There's been much It's hard to I used to be but everything Gaia...
Yeah. You said you wanted to talk about the land gods?
I think there's a way to heal them, so that they'll once again... Gaia gave me... If we deliver...
That's great.
Maybe. Unless the code is given... Gaia showed me a way... We need machines similar...
You mean Grimhorn?
Yes.
So, kill the machines, then...
If all goes...
We'll do it together.
Bless you, Aloy.
I'll let you know when I get close.
Good.
ease your focus onto me, please.
That's fine.
I've been taking it.
Yeah, usually works.
Oh. Ayla. Hi. I'm back.
What do you want to know?
So have you been able to make use of your expertise?
I guess so. Gaia transferred a lot of data on Hephaestus to study.
And? Any insights?
It looks like it's been modifying its code, increasing in size and complexity over the years. There's a lot to analyze still.
Okay, well... keep at it, I guess. So have you been upstairs at all?
Not really. Varl sometimes comes down here to talk. He keeps asking if I'm okay. I thought he only wanted to know about my productivity, but... it's almost like he actually wants to talk to me.
Yeah, I think he does. Have you talked with anyone else in the base?
I speak with Gaia. She asked me how I'm feeling and my opinion on various topics. I didn't expect that from an AI.
That's all thanks to Elizabeth. She believed Gaia had to care, not just follow her programming orders.
I know. Independent emotional processing enabled the previous version of Gaia to create you, after all.
Yeah. I guess so. That's enough for now.
Good.
Welcome back, Aloy. I see you have recovered Poseidon.
Aloy, can you come downstairs? Beta has something you need to hear.
Okay. I'll be right down.
Aloy, I have managed to unlock it.
Hey, Gaia. It's...
Hello, Aloy.
So, told her to talk to... She's...
What were you
I don't know. And...
It is true. However, emboldened...
I guess so.
Give her time.
How's Catalo doing?
I have detected that the loss of his arm still deeply pains him. In an effort to remedy this, I have discussed a potential solution with him. I believe he will want to fill you in on the details.
A solution? I'll check in with him when I can, then. How are things around here?
Zoe has been studying the morphology of her land in an effort to understand their... Without the abilities of... I am unfortunately unable to correct them. However, due to Zoe's perseverance, we...
Yeah. Varl and Zoe seem to like spending time together.
Indeed. While studying old world data, Zoe discovered references to a dietary lifestyle known as vegetarianism. She appreciated the similarities with and encouraged...
And how did that go?
I believe they have...
How's Erend handling things?
He is becoming...
What did he do?
He unfortunately crushed his first focus as he attempted to affix it to his temple. Amongst a number of Oseram, he is given...
Well, good thing we have a lot of... What is the state of the biosphere? So there's a few people here now, and they're almost like what would...
Yes, there is still much. For instance, entries from those hearing their home.
Anything I should be worried?
I do not believe I have elected...
How long do we have, then?
At present rates, without...
I should be going.
Goodbye, Aloy.
The old ones had cows and sea cows.
Hi! Happy birthday, Isaac. Daddy sure does love his little big man.
She found that recording from the data on your focus. She's been watching it a lot. I think it helps calm her.
You know, I used to watch this a lot, too. Whenever I wanted to take my mind off things.
Daddy sure does love his little big...
But there's something you need to tell me?
While you were gone, I came down here to check on her. Then we started talking. Right, Beta? She's been thinking about how to capture Hephaestus, studying the data Gaia gave her. But we started talking about some other stuff. You know, just getting to know each other, right? And then she told me that one of the Zeniths might be different from the others.
Tilda. You saw her at the Hades Proving Lab.
Go on.
On the way to Earth, the Zeniths never showed their faces. My servitor caretaker referred to them as my benefactors, and promised I'd meet them someday, when I had learned enough.
And then?
One day, a data channel opened in my training interface. In it, Tilda was waiting for me, in a virtual replica of a house on a cliff, overlooking the ocean. It was beautiful. She showed me paintings, books, media files. We met there in secret many times. But a few months later, it stopped.
Can you tell us why, Beta?
I found some data about Tilda at the Hades Proving Lab. I think she was a liaison between Far Zenith and Zero Dawn. She knew Elizabeth Sobek, that's for sure.
Maybe that's why she reached out to you?
What else can you tell us about Tilda?
She liked to talk about her paintings.
What about herself? Did she ever talk about her life on Earth, how she joined the Zeniths, something like that?
She never said much about herself, and she hated it when I asked too many questions. But I think, back on Earth, she was an expert programmer, given that she built a data channel the other Zeniths couldn't detect.
Is there anything else about her that we might be able to use to our advantage?
She was the first real person who ever bothered to speak to me. I wasn't really assessing her for strengths and weaknesses.
You said that Tilda reached out to you using a data channel?
It appeared in my training interface as another assignment. When I opened it, there were a series of intermittent glitches. I realized they formed a transpositional cipher. Instructions on how to open up a new virtual space. When I entered it, my training interface disappeared. Instead of the usual holographic teachers and files, I was in a perfect recreation of her home. And you're sure the other Zeniths never knew about it? To them, it looked like I was still in training. Toiling away. Alone. So this secret virtual space looked like a house with an ocean view? I could see whitecaps and hear waves crashing on rocks below. And there were gulls, crying outside. Inside, Tilda had frames that showed off her favorite paintings, changing at intervals to match the light. There was an armchair she liked. She'd sit there and gaze outside while I looked through her things. We spent hours in that house. I never wanted to leave. You said Tilda showed you paintings and let you access media files? Every time we met, she showed me a new painting. I think she was Dutch. All of her favorite pieces were from their golden age in the 1600s. Portraits, allegories, ships at sea. She had so many.
They didn't interest you?
I liked her media portal. It had so much more than my training interface. Clips, shows, holos. My favorite was this one called Second Time Around, about a family whose kid comes back after disappearing during the Hot Zone crisis.
Right, but did this portal have anything about the Zeniths themselves? Anything we could use?
No. Any information about them was redacted.
So Tilda set up a secret virtual space where she could talk to you, a house on a cliff. Then later, she cut you off. But other than the fact that Tilda knew Elizabeth, you don't know why she did those things?
I don't! Okay? I thought of every possible reason that would make her leave, but whatever I did wrong, I don't know what it is! When I finally met the others, she ignored me. Acted like the data channel never existed. None of this even matters. Tilda's the same as the others. It won't help us defeat them.
Okay. Let's leave it at that, then.
What's wrong?
I'm trying, Varl. But she is tough to take. I'm out there in the wilds, risking my life every day, and all she can do is hide in there and tell us how hopeless it all is. I'm sorry, she's had a rough time, but she is really not helping right now.
You always seem to be on top of everything, so I sometimes forget about what you've been through. I mean, It wasn't that long ago you were so banged up you couldn't even walk. About that. When I pulled you out of the water back near the proving lab, you were muttering Rost's name. You never talk about him. But he raised you, trained you. You must miss him a lot.
Of course I do. But I don't have time to think about that now. I need to get back out there.
Okay. I'll keep working with Beta. Gaia says she knows a lot about Zero Dawn. And maybe she just needs some time to adjust, and then she can help us with Hephaestus.
Sure. But I won't hold my breath. I don't think that door had power before, but looks like it's malfunctioning. Looks like some kind of maintenance space. This leads. Power cells? Huh. Did it?
Aloy? A bunch of lights just turned on up here? Was that you?
Oh. Huh. Yeah, I guess it was. Did you want something? Down to a drizzle. Almost over.
It's a Horus, Hernon. Just broke through the perimeter.
Erica, the mobile cover prototype is in the vault. All 3 keys are required to override the lockdown. Can you bring me the one from your security console right away?
Okay. Just don't get killed before I get...
Erica? Erica!
Sounds like I need 3 of these keys to get to the mobile cover system. There's coordinates for another console on file. I should check it out. To my stash. explosive ammo could help here. A drone? Must be part of Cyclops. If I can get its data, I can reconnect it with the dome back at the base. But how to get up there? Gotta bring the drone down to grab its data. Maybe if I jump onto it? Take this to a dyer later. This note mentions a Banuk. I had visions after drinking machine oil. Sounds familiar. Guess it didn't work out for these Oseram. I'll pick these up. These are the coordinates I got from the console I found. Which means there should be another one somewhere around here. Somewhere inside Gizmo. Console. Place looks like some sort of old defensive outpost. Another console. Got it.
It's raining hell over here, Sergeant! No shit, Corporal. The egghead over at Voltox needs our security key to get the mobile cover prototype out of here. Get to the console and get it out of here! We have a second enemy contact incoming! Another Horus! Someone call in that goddamn airstrike!
Another access key that never got to this prototype. There's coordinates for a third one nearby. Maybe I can find it. I can refill my pouch with these later. Coordinates I've found lead here. There's gotta be another one of those consoles around. Third console. Last one.
There are evacs outside, Doc.
Done, thank God. The mobile cover prototype is locked in the vault. I need all 3 keys to open it, including yours.
Nope. VP rank means I've got a golden ticket to Elysium. If you want that key, come back and get it your... Uh-oh.
Well, Dawn was a real charmer. It's typical for Pharaoh, I guess. That's 3 access keys. And another set of coordinates. Maybe where they were intended to go in the first place. Some of the sweat. I can pry my way through those rocks. Green shine. Lemon luck. Looks like a facility used to be here. This place got hit hard. The vault mentioned in the recordings should be in here somewhere. I just have to follow the coordinates. I don't have the override data for that machine yet. I better look in more cauldrons. Now I just have to get to the vault. This looks promising. I'm guessing this was Hernan. This must be the vault mentioned in the data I found. I should be able to access it.
Priority keys detected. Access granted.
I don't think anyone's gonna make it. Not sure which will get me first, the airstrike or the Horus. Spent my career on the mobile cover project. Really thought I could get it to someone who could use it.
At least I have the prototype now. I might even be able to make something out of it if I use the data on that drive Gendas found. I'll want to know what happened here.
opening trade with you,
Hey, Savior. Think you can clear out my hangover, too?
There's not much to be gained.
I hope something happens today. Anything.
Longest guard duty.
Ready to put fire to steel?
Pops, of course. What'd you think? Wicker breastplates for the Vanguard. Something wrong with your knee? Walk past Thurles.
Hey, you're the one who took down the bristlebacks?
Stupid wires.
Mighty kind of you.
Lucky it didn't go boom. Well, I hope a bristleback trips him up.
Really looking forward to another shift
yeah,
with
sure.
your shoddy
Get around
ass.
it. I'll,
I'm dreaming.
Here, watch you win. You weren't kidding me. Their compassion warms my heart.
Wait till we get to the next delve.
I don't know about you, but I'm hoping to do more rich.
People can hear you, you know.
Last time I was back, he'd already started walking, and I missed it. Madonna's birthday. You ever wonder if it was worth it? Missing these moments over a few shards. A few shards are gonna buy a better.
What's your secret, sister? How'd you clear out those machines?
The glory of mainspring. Boredom. Nothing interesting happens in the claim anymore. Claim is known. That's why we travel as far as the unknown, so if you take it, it's better than sticking around a bunch of elders with lots of smart people in metal. Don't let Petra hear you say that, or she'll hammer your head out of your behind, friend.
Ain't that the Savior?
Hey, did you have any luck opening trade with your tongue? Nope. They're a reclusive bunch. And even if they weren't, there's not much to be gained from them. Like some highly skilled craftsmen living in some kind of paradise? Living off the land?
Heard the Savior
ladder, not
climbs
so
tall
much.
necks. I want to try that, too.
Yeah, I'm with you on that one. Nice to be earning shards again.
What were you hoping to get from the
Thanks, Savior.
Pops, of course. What'd you think? Wicker breastplates for the Vanguard. Shards. Why else would one leave the glory of mainspring?
Back to work finally.
Nothing interesting.
Took you long enough, Savior.
Claim is known. That's why we travel as far as.
Did you hear about that traveling Oseram troop?
Better than sticking around a
join
bunch
them
of
if I
elders
could.
with lots of spark but no metal. Here I thought a forge wife hammered your behind out of the claim to make some.
Hey, I hope you're feeling better
Don't
today.
let Petra hear you say that, or she'll hammer your head out of your behind, friend.
Oh there, Red! How's the Dawn treating you?
Something wrong with your knee?
Have you been in the cut?
Walk past Thurles' old
Supposed to be a
shop and
sight
tripped over
to
one of
behold.
his stupid wires.
Yeah, be careful what you wish for.
Like it didn't go boom. Well, I hope a bristleback trips him up. Groovy. Oh yeah, sure. Get around him. I'll here watch you limp a bit. Your compassion warms my forge.
Savior of Meridian, now Savior of the Daunt. Good on you.
Shards. Why else would one leave
Heard
the
the
glory
Savior
of
climbs
mainspring?
tall necks. I want to try
Boredom.
that, too.
Nothing
Yeah,
interesting
with you on that one.
claim anymore. Claim is known. That's why we travel as far into the unknown as our feet take us. Better than sticking around a bunch of eldermen with lots of spark but no metal. Here I thought a forge wife hammered your behind out of the claim to make some.
Hey, Savior!
Don't let Petra hear you say that.
Hey, here, you're the one to
She'll hammer
thank for
your
taking
head
care
out
of those
your behind,
bristlebacks?
friend.
Much obliged.
Shards. Why else would one leave the glory of mainspring? Boredom. Nothing interesting happens in the claim anymore. The claim is known. That's why we travel as far as.
That's some fine gear you got there.
Better than sticking around a bunch of eldermen with lots of spark but no metal.
I hope something happens today. Anything.
Longest guard duty ever.
Don't let Petra hear you say that, or she'll hammer your head out of your behind, friend.
Something wrong with your knee?
Walked past Thurless' old shop and tripped over one of his stupid wires.
Guess break time is over now that the bristlebacks are gone.
Well, I hope a bristleback tripped him up.
Did you hear about that traveling Oscar troop?
Get around him.
I'll join them if I could.
Hear what you
People can hear you, you know.
Your compassion warms my forge.
Something wrong with your knee?
Walked past Thurless' old shop and tripped
Thanks for
over
putting
one
us
of
all
his
back to
stupid
work,
wires.
Savior. Slinging back pints is a whole lot nicer after a hard day's
Well, I hope
labor.
a bristleback tripped him up.
Have you been in the cut? It's supposed to be a sight
sure.
to behold.
Get around him. I'll,
dreaming.
hear what you went to say.
Your compassion warms my forge.
Hey, did you have any luck opening trade with the Utaru?
Nope. They're a reclusive bunch.
So you're the one who cut our
There's not
holiday
much to be
short.
gained from them.
Aren't they, like, some highly skilled craftsmen living in some kind of paradise? Living up the ladder?
The latter, not so much. Some type of sickness came over their lands.
The West has given me so many stories to tell. I'll never believe it.
What were you hoping to get from them anyway?
Thanks for putting us all back to work, Savior.
What'd you think?
Slinging back pints is a whole lot nicer after a hard day's labor.
Hey, did you have any luck opening trade with the Utaru?
Nope. They're a reclusive bunch. And even if they weren't, there's not much to be gained from them.
Aren't they, like, some highly skilled craftsmen living in some kind of paradise? Living up the ladder?
The latter, not so much. Some type of sickness came over their lands. Living out the
What's Sonora doing out here?
What were you hoping to get from them anyway?
Ha!
I don't know about you, but I'm actually hoping
What'd
to
you
do
think?
more rich.
Wicked breastplates for the Vanguard.
Hey, did you have any luck opening trade with the Utaru?
Nope. They're a reclusive bunch. And even if they
Really
weren't,
looking forward to
there's not
another
much to be
shift with
gained.
your shoddy ass.
Be careful what you wish for.
Craftsmen living in some kind of paradise? Living up the ladder?
The latter, not so much. Some type of sickness came over their lands.
Savior of Meridian, now Savior of the Daunt. Good on you.
What were you hoping to get from them anyway?
Ha!
Really looking forward to another shift with your shoddy
Wicked
ass.
breastplates for the
Yeah,
Vanguard.
I'm with you on that one.
Anything happen after I left yesterday? Almost 4. Last time I was back, he'd already started walking, and I missed it.
Only thing I'm missing out here is my mom. But she'll have to
You ever
make do.
wonder if this is worth
Yep.
it?
I'm having a good time, too. You had to bring it up, huh?
Almost 4. Last time I was back, he'd already started walking, and I missed it.
Looks like a Nora with a lot of weapons.
You ever wonder if this is worth it?
Oh, hi!
Moments over a few shards.
Hope to catch you soon!
Something wrong with your knee?
Walked past Thurless' old shop and tripped over one of his stupid wires.
Lucky it didn't go boom.
Working away as always.
Well, I hope a bristleback tripped him up. Rude.
Great to see you.
Oh yeah, sure.
What's your secret, sister? How do you clear out those machines?
Your compassion warms my forge.
I don't know about you, but I'm actually hoping to do more rich.
People can hear you, you know.
Almost 4. Last time I was back, he'd already started walking, and I missed it.
Nora, all the way out here?
You ever wonder if this is worth it? Missing these moments over a few shards?
A few shards are gonna buy a better day.
I hope something happens today. Anything.
Hey, do you have any luck opening trade with the Utah?
Nope. They're a reclusive bunch. And even if they weren't, there's not much to be gained.
Ow!
See? Alden said no one should clear out the machine, but she did it.
Sister! Over here!
Aha! There you are!
You've returned. You found something, didn't you? Come now, don't just keep it to yourself.
It's, difficult to explain.
Please, I just want to understand as much as I can.
Definitely not a tray cover.
The old ones fought a massive battle here against machines. Some fled, but others stayed behind to try to salvage this, to help others carry on the fight.
Did they survive? So, they failed.
It made it into the hands of the most renowned warrior in the Sundom, did it not? And every item we recover will be used to ensure their memory lives on.
I didn't see any machines at the dig site, so yes, I suppose that is true.
I'll need that tray and your workbench. I'll have to tinker with this to turn it into something I can use.
Of course, Savior. It's the least we can do. May the sun light your way, as you have illuminated ours.
Let's take a look at this thing.
Don't let Petra hear you say that, or she'll hammer your head out of your behind.
Why else would one need the glory of Maine? Boredom.
Hey!
Nothing interesting.
Good day!
No. That's why we travel as far as we can.
Ignoring me again?
Better than sticking around a bunch of elders with lots of spark. Don't let Petra hear you say that, or she'll hammer your head out of your behind.
Hey, do you have any luck opening trade with the Utah?
Nope. They're a reclusive bunch. And even if they weren't, there's not much to be gained.
Highly skilled craftsmen living in some kind of paradise?
The latter, not so much. Some type of sickness came over the land.
Wait to the sky. Scholars hear about this. We'll
Feels
go
right.
down in the history
Time to test
books.
it out.
Pops, of course. What'd you think? Wicker breastplates for the Vanguard.
Maybe I should just go. Guards. Why else would one leave the glory of Maine Street?
Bristleback didn't stand a chance against her, huh?
Nothing interesting happens in Clay.
Claim is known. That's why we travel as far as unknowns or free takers.
Better than sticking around a bunch of elders with lots of spark. No better.
Behind out of the claim.
Don't let Petra hear you say that, or she'll hammer your head out of your behind.
Hey, anything happen after I left opening trade with the Utah?
Nope. They're a reclusive bunch. There's not much to be gained.
Some highly skilled craftsmen living in some kind of paradise.
If I had a spear like that, I could have beaten them bristlebacks.
The latter, not so much.
That's harsh. What were you hoping to get from them anyway?
Pops, of course. What'd you think? Wicker breastplates for the Vanguard.
Hey!
Hey, did you have any luck opening trade with these?
Aren't you late for work?
Nope.
Back on the page. We got an order.
There's not much to be gained from it.
I can count on some highly skilled craftsmen living in some kind of paradise. No one living on the land.
The latter, not so much. Some type of sickness came over their lands. I can hardly eat.
They said the West would be dangerous.
We're cops.
I know, right? Now, shut it. I'm trying to
Wicker
concentrate.
breastplates for the Vanguard.
I don't really want to talk about it. Sharks. Why else would one leave the glory of Main Spring?
Boredom. Nothing interesting happens to the claim.
Claim is known. That's why we travel as far as the unknown so we can take us.
Red hair's unmistaken enough.
This is where Zoe said we'd find the Grimhorns she needs parts from. Hey, Zoe. I'm near the Grimhorn site. Can you join me?
Thank you again for helping me. If this works, if we can heal the land gods, it will end a generation of suffering for my people.
How do you think Thane and the chorus will take it? They seem to think the tribe's extinction is inevitable.
I've had my disagreements with them, but I'd like to see they'll be happy to be wrong on this.
Frost will make it brittle. There. The Grimhorns.
And they're not alone.
We'll just have to be smart about this.
I'll follow your lead.
That was the last machine. Let's press on. Can you hit that weak spot again? Here we go!
We did it. You okay?
A bit winded, but I'll be all right.
I'll grab the course.
Be my guest. You've got the control cores? I can take them from here.
2 control cores, as requested.
Thank you. Gaia showed me a way to scan them and take what we need to update the reboot code. I'll head back to base and get started. When I was a child, there was always enough to eat. The land gods provided for us, and every season we celebrated them. My happiest memories come from those times. Do you really think we can bring them back?
We'll make it happen.
Thank you, Aloy.
So we'll probably need some time to sort through those cores. I should do something else in the meantime. See what I can do with this.
You see anything?
Over there! Eyes on! Help them out! Get her! I have that Easterner! Oh no! We've lost one!
Stop her! Now!
I want
Can't fire without ammo.
I think she's gone. You're in for it now.
Don't you want to know how this ends?
I see you, champion. Sit, please. A caravan of Oseram made camp in the still sands south of here. We've tolerated them so far. But their leader's a greedy profiteer, and he's bringing in all kinds of supplies from no man's land. They'd better hope our commander doesn't decide to supply them with a swift death instead.
I'm sure there's more important things on your commander's mind. Maybe I should
look
check
geared
up on
up for
Porgif and
battle.
his crew.
Always a smart
See what they're up
choice.
to.
You shouldn't miss this chance to trade. No nonsense, just trade.
My fingers feel stiff in this cold.
I just think she talks a lot. You would too, if you knew everything there is to know about everything.
Aloy.
Hey, how's everything going?
I am well, but Varl told me Beta's having a hard time adjusting to life here with us. I wish there was something I could do to help.
I'm not sure any of us can.
A tree won't bear.
Now that you have those control cores, are you ready to reboot the land gods in Plainsong?
Not yet. Gaia told me the reboot code has to be altered using data from the cores. She updated my focus with software to accomplish this task, but apparently it's very complicated. It'll take time.
Well, let me know if you need any help.
I will.
I should get going.
Good luck on your search.
What?
Maybe if I just put this piece like that... Nope.
Have I got news for you, Red? Heard Moreland and his crew have quite a delve down in the desert. Was thinking of taking a gander myself one of these days.
I'm sure they'll still be around. Maybe I should pay them a visit when I'm out that way. See what Moreland's been up to.
Well, if it isn't the most famous Nora in the land.
Work this out together.
How goes it, Hammerhead?
Dunes might look peaceful, but they hide all kinds of dangers.
Have you been in those huts? Those poor people got ambushed and Porgifon thinks it's this.
Everything okay there, Porgif?
Ah! My steel flame friend, behold!
Oh, your lockbox. The one I found in the tunnel.
Just the one. It was bequeathed to me when my dear ma passed. Never could get the damn thing open, but the lock must have broken off when the rockbreaker attacked. Haven't seen its contents at long last. I want Martha to have it. My sister. She could use it more than me.
Hold on. If it was given to you, why couldn't you get it open?
I lost the key. You know how it is with small objects, big hands. Not that you know how it is exactly. I mean, your hands are dainty, of course. No, not dainty. Well forged. That's it.
Porgif.
All right, I stole the box. It was supposed to go to Martha, but I just wanted something of my ma's to remember her by.
So the box rightfully belongs to your sister, and now you want to return it. What was inside that made you change your mind?
Nothing. I just thought she'd want it back. She and my ma were close. Me, well, guess you could say I was always the stray spark.
All right, Porgif. Sounds like you want me to give this box to your sister. Where is she?
That is a good question. I know she was working in Chain Scrape last.
Huh. I have a friend there. I could ask her.
Ha-ha! Well forged and well connected.
If I'm in the area, I will try to find your sister. At least to hear her side of the story.
Okay. Well, if you see Martha, tell her I still remember the flying keg.
I bet Petra would know where I can find Martha. I should pay her a visit the next time I'm in
When you give my sister the lockbox, tell her I didn't break the lock.
Pretty sure there's a rebel outpost nearby.
Armor is my trade.
Better than sitting around a bunch of elders and blood spark, you know that. Move those feet!
Making sparks fly out there?
How are the refugees doing?
They keep to themselves mostly, but they have food and shelter. Some even found work around town. Good thinking, giving them that Stormbird heart.
I'm glad it helped. I hope they can get back on their feet.
I'll keep checking up on them.
Then they'll be just fine. Hey, I'm looking for an Osram named Marsa. She might be working here in Chainscrape. Do you know her?
Marsa? Yeah, of course. Tough gal. Puts her back into her work. Not like the drunken louts around here. Why are you looking for her?
I met her brother out west. He asked me to return a family heirloom to her.
Huh. I didn't know Marsa had a brother. Anyway, last I heard she was doing a job out by those old Karja signal towers. Northeast of here.
Thanks.
Ostrom family squabbles ain't pretty. Best of luck wading into that muck.
Well,
Anytime.
So good!
Oh, this'll really go. I'll add as...
Not that perfect, right?
Sure. Whoa.
Petra said Porgev's sister should be working around here. I have a feeling she won't be thrilled to hear from her brother. But at least she'll get her lockbox back. Marsa?
Yeah? What's it to— Oh,
The Nora maid? How do you know my name?
I, met your brother Porguf out west. He asked me to give you this.
My ma's lockbox. That miserable chuff stole this from me. By the forge, he broke the lock too.
Actually, that was from a rock breaker.
Oh, so he's dead then?
No. After he saw what was inside, he wanted you to have it.
Oh, then I guess guilt finally caught up with him. Let's see here. A jewel. Surprised he didn't pocket it for himself. And a letter. It's from my ma. Her last wish was that I make amends with Porguf. That doesn't make sense. Porguf caused her, all the family, so much grief. Always running off to chase easy shards instead of helping Dad at the forge. Why would I want him back in my life?
If Porguf read that letter, then maybe he wants to make amends too. He also asked me to tell you that he remembers the flying keg.
That look. When we were kids, we used to grab a metal panel and slide down this big hill. But one day...
Aloy! Oh, your timing couldn't be better. Over here! Aloy! Oh, this is a grand day. Greatness is in the air. Or, will be soon.
Greatness, huh?
Behold, I call it Morland's amazing elevating orb, inspired by the floating spheres the Banuk use for their clan contests. When aloft, This grand construction will be a spectacle henceforth unseen by the eyes of the living. Unburdened by gravity, it'll be a floating beacon, drawing people from great distances to our destination of wonders and amusement.
Except?
We're missing one key piece. A mechanical burner. Small, magnificent design. Old world ingenuity at its peak. We found...
I'm telling you, don't throw good shards out.
Ah, Red. Just who I need.
You know her? Great. Then tell her that going out there is a bad bet.
Well, you tell him he better crank out what he knows before I pummel him in.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Slow down, Della. What's going on?
It's my sister, Boomer. She ran off into the desert. I told her we'd discuss it in the morning after we both... But when I woke up, she was gone. And Spectacles over here was the only one to see her, but he refuses to tell me...
You can't go striking off into the desert. You'll get lost. And if thirst doesn't kill you, the vanishing dread will. You know what happened to the Delvers who went out there last? No, you don't. No one does, because they... Well, maybe she's a sunk...
I'm asking you, Red. Help me find her.
What's the vanishing dread?
That's what Stemmer calls the machine that stalks the sands out there. Sometimes you'll see it in the distance. A stationary blur will stay like that for hours, and then the next time you...
But what kind of machine is it?
Don't know. No one's ever gone close enough to find out. But I don't...
The argument you had with Boomer? What was it about?
Well, it started out as the same old spark and boom. I found her tinkering with one of my prototypes, trying to add explosives, as usual. And when I reminded her, she nearly burst. Then we got into this one. Come out here.
And what did Boomer say?
Well, that's the thing. She just sat there. And then, but knowing her, and that's why I need to...
What brought you and Boomer out west?
An
Well,
heard about a...
But why come out here?
Least out here. Besides, Dad always said...
If you think I can...
Maybe we...
If Boomer's lost in the desert, I might be able to find her.
I'm coming with you. All this is my fault anyway.
But you'll die.
Where did you last see her?
I suppose if you're... I thought I saw her.
Then that's where we'll start.
Okay.
Remedy for all who need it.
You won't get beadwares in Norland.
smile warmly with the promise of a...
Stemmer, did you need something?
As a new dream dawned for the adventuring trio, they returned to the depths of the formerly sunken city, where fortune was found behind every crumbling wall as a bulging keg bursts with free-flowing ale. That is, we broke our way into more of the ruins below, and in one of them, the wordsmith beheld a glimmering gizmo, a wonder among a sea of... Alas.
You saw some...
A door, Moreland, but Abaddon, for once. The old world, until a friend, might I persuade...
I'll see what I can...
Once you're down, the ruin rests. And so our hero...
Some Tanaka built an outpost.
Despite what I said before... On your way, then. And, don't die out there.
Trip was tough. Hope these lights the troop speaks of are enough of a recompense.
Get this from my stash when I need it.